Okay, welcome back to Bitcoin Day Omaha, and the next guest up is Untapped Growth. So, Untapped, what'd you present on today?
I talked about Bitcoin agriculture, about how money is meant to be a communication tool about human desire and how to efficiently fulfill that desire in a distributed manner across society collaboratively. And no place is that more important than securing our food supplies to take care of people and taking care of your future productive potential of your soils, and how Bitcoin fixes that communication by making the money be pure signal rather than noise that's distorted, and lowers your time preference to find that balance spot between stock to flows of producing value of food production today versus enhancing capability of producing tomorrow, and how Bitcoin in the long run is going to incentivize regenerative agriculture, local farming, and direct connection and relationship, a pure signal in your food chain of stuff that is good both for you and for the world.
Dude, that's awesome. So what was it like? Have you ever been in Nebraska before?
Never been to Nebraska.
What was it like connecting with just other people in the agriculture, from Nebraska?
I was kind of shocked. So we had some people here from industrial ag, kind of big agriculture, and I thought I was going to get more pushback about what the problems with industrial ag were. But everybody in the audience was right on board when I asked them for their input about things like, what do you see as the problems? They were identifying pretty clearly the same things I was.
Yeah.
What they just didn't have is that low time preference first principles thinking of how do you approach this of solving the incentive layer to reshape human behavior rather than trying to use force of education to make people change.
I love this. And what I was telling you, so we just wrapped up the payments section that I did over there, and we had small businesses interested in taking Bitcoin, and we had a couple payment processor guys that were interested in how to talk to their clients about implementing it. And so major kudos to Bitcoin Day for bringing in agriculture people and bringing in payments people. That's honestly what it's all about. I feel really good about just the orange pills being shared today.
It was fun, man. I'm looking forward to seeing more entrepreneurs in the different industries that have been broken by corrupted incentives and seeing them integrate how Bitcoin fixes that layer of humanity.
100%. I say this a lot too. If you're out there, you don't join the Bitcoin industry. Bring Bitcoin to your industry.
Well, we were talking today about how Bitcoin seems to incentivize kind of Renaissance men. Because my mentor always says this really well of how do you know you're living within your gifts? Well, you're doing huge things with very little effort. Bitcoin's an energy currency that makes value be connected to reality again. It's no longer about cozying up to the Cantillon effect of who has access to the money printer, but it's about real production of creative life force of adding value to the world. And the best way, like everything divided by 21 million, right? The best way I can compete in that game is by being my best self as an individual.
Yep.
The best way you compete in that game is by being your best self.
Yep.
Bitcoin helps discipline you into settling into becoming what you're meant to be so that you can maximize the value you add to the world. That's a beautiful thing where we're not all going to be the same as software coders in the Bitcoin industry. We're going to find our own unique gifts of what we do well and add value to the community together as we share in that value across the network of this monetary paradigm.